Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 156th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast, your dead gerbil's favorite new podcast. We're so glad you joined us. Oh, I didn't have a gerbil die or anything. It's nothing creepy.
Beyond the grave.
I was thinking about some gerbils that we had that died, Chewie and Leia. And I was like,
Lemmingwinks. No, Lemmingwinks survived.
Sad. Anyway,
Where did they die?
They died
up your butt.
In my butt. Well, I mean, they lived in my butt for a while.
He's like, man, Richard Gere came by and they disappeared.
Fred, we're all dying. Some of us are living first, and that's what they were doing. So we can't thank you enough for your support before this conversation on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platforms. Allan didn't do the fart. And don't forget to like and review the show.
I did do it.
I don't think he did.
Oh, yes.
He did do it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I heard it.
And now, let me welcome to the show His Royal Fineness. It's Fred.
Oh, baby, yeah, baby. What you want to do, baby? Take it away, Allan.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that last guy. He's like,
Yeah. Okay. So, welcome to the show, Allan. We're so glad that you were able to join us as well for some reason.
Yes.
It's another wonderful week. The weather's cooling off, and boys, I can smell football and fall around the corner.
So good.
I'm sure we all can.
Jesus. It was like 66 degrees up until like 2 o'clock.
Nice.
yeah, it was nice today.
So,
Yeah. Doesn't happen that often, especially not
during the dog days.
Right. Well, you know, Fred, it's school. The kids are back in school. Like I said, with the weather cooling down, the kids are going to be back in school, right?
Yeah.
And when you're back in school, you got to be able to get from here to there and then back to here and back to there.
Yeah.
Right.
Take the bus.
Well, they don't do a bus. No, like the bus is great for kids who like just go to school and back. But if you have any extracurriculars or you're on the sports team, there's no bus for that.
I was going to say the city bus.
Oh, they don't have the city bus in the country.
Gritty city bus.
The gritty city
Country bus.
Yeah, we gum all over it, And
Which would you rather do? Ride a deep country bus or a city bus? A dirty ass city bus?
Oh, that's
a lose-lose.
It really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they're like, if you get off on this stop, they'll never find you. And you're like, I believe you. So like I said, people are back. We're back in the world. We got to get around. And nowadays, in the world that we live in, the world of comfort and the ability to pay to have menial tasks done.
Right.
Our friends at Uber, not a sponsor, have created Uber for teens.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Tuber?
Have you heard? No,
Is it tuber?
I don't think they would call it that. I don't think the kids would think that was cool. They probably call it like Oob.
Oob.
Yeah, they probably call it Oob. Yeah.
Or like Oobizzle.
Are you taking the Oob?
I gotta get an Oob.
Gotta hop this Oob, dog.
Football practice.
Finna pull my Oob's fitting to pull up.
Yeah.
So is this like teens, 14?
Yeah, no. So this is what we're gonna do. We don't usually do this, and so I apologize to our listeners. We have a 30-second commercial that we're gonna play so that you guys can see it and explain it.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't think anybody's gonna get mad, but we'll have to kind of describe what happens in the commercial after the commercial because it's mostly emotions.
Oh.
Not a lot. This
so emotional.
Allan, whenever you're ready to do the thing you should have already done,
No, I was waiting for you to let me know.
No, you just put it up there, and then we do it.
The problem is, if I put it up there, then he'll be like, "Why'd you put it up there?"
He's not. No one said that. You said that.
No, you said that.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're watching, if you'd like to follow along at home, is the commercial entitled "Tryouts" by Uber Eats accounts. By
Uber Eats.
Uber Teen. I'm sorry, Uber Teen accounts.
I was about to say Uber.
Why
Eats,
would I ever say that? Because I'm not.
Uber Eats ain't picking up my kids.
Well, and no, and I'm 100%. Honestly, I trust them more because at least they have to leave a picture. Anyway, all right. So I hate Uber Eats. I'm staunchly against Uber Eats, by the way, just for the record. All right, here we go. Enjoy. Yeah, young man walking away from people cheering. Uber's on his telly home, and it says, "Mom, your teen is on the way home." Why is the mom at home? Jack got cut from the team.
Oh,
and Mom's like, "I'm here. Fuck you." What's a blue heart mean, Fred? Do you know what that means?
I don't know.
Okay. So this is it.
I don't know, because all I know is that my kid got cut. I'd be like, "You fucking loser." My kid got cut.
Yeah.
You fucking loser.
Don't you pray your ass was fucking out.
I just think it's dirty that the mom was like, "I'm just going to stay at home." Fuck Tommy's tryouts.
If she'd have went to the tryouts, and sucked off the coach, then he probably would have made the team.
It's the American way.
Well, no,
we all know that. And the dad can go do that too, you know.
And the thing is, she's cleaning his bedroom.
Yeah.
So that means it wasn't like she was at work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst.
The lazy ass could have took his ass to the damn tryouts.
And she's like, "Well, I have a little baby." But a baby can go to a tryout.
Yeah. You
gotta get babies out in the world.
You can put the baby with you. Jeez, you got a baby.
Why should it take him?
I'm saying, dude. How shitty is that?
Take him today. That's fucked up.
You know why?
Messed up parenting.
Because the dad has to pay for that shit. The dad is the one that has to pay for it.
I don't even think the dad's in the picture.
And now, you know what I'm saying? He's cut and he's got to drive home with a stranger.
Right.
All sad and shit. And
right.
He was like, "Hey, man, what's wrong, kid?
Hey, you want to listen to some music? I got cut.
Wait, time out.
You know what you need here. Hit this. You know what I'm saying?
Have some drugs.
I thought Uber for teens was teens were driving the teens.
No, it's you get an Uber for your kid. It's still an Uber.
Oh, I thought it was a teenager driving another teenager home.
Fucking Akbar's driving him home.
It's just a teenage account, so you get to pay for them to take an Uber wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
And around here, it's a lot of Daves and Stevens. Just
Dave,
a lot of Daves.
There's a lot of Daves and Patricias.
Yeah, I don't get it. But you're Fred. You're right.
Patricia is Pat.
Yes. It's either Patricia. What's Patricia? And then in quotation marks, it has the thing that says Pat.
Big Pat.
Okay.
It's Pat. But so do yourself a favor, watch the Uber Teens one. It's just like I said, it's fucked up, man. That's all I can really say.
I don't. Nah, man.
Is when you watch it, the first time you watch it, you're like, "Oh, okay." You're like, but then I'm like, this is a conversation that you have in person with your kid.
Yeah,
you don't send him a heart emoji for when he's like broken hearted.
And not only that, a blue heart emoji.
I don't know what a blue heart. What does a blue heart emoji mean? Does that mean sadness?
It means you're a bad parent.
Okay, it means love, support, admiration, happiness, excitement, affection, loyalty, tranquility, or peace.
That's
so really, that's a fucking mailed it in. That's a mail in.
Even you can't. It's too much.
That's like sending a thumbs up. If it can mean 7 or 9 things,
all she had to do was give him a hug. He got cut and give him a hug.
All she had to do was show up.
Come on, so let's go. We'll stop by Popeyes and get you a chicken sandwich or some shit.
That lady didn't go to the.
We'll go to your dad's closet and get the AR-15.
Right. Yeah,
and go back tomorrow.
And teach those kids a lesson. Yeah. Mommy will get you on the team, son. One way or the other.
Yeah. Watch.
She calls the coach. Yep. She's like, "How do you think I got your brother getting you on the team last year, son? Haven't you wondered why you never met your brother's mom?"
Now everybody knows, Mom.
The coach told everybody. He told me I didn't even have to try out.
That's what he does.
He told me to go sit on the bench and he'd be get in touch with my mom this evening at 7:30.
Boy, your mama sure do love football.
Yeah.
There's two things your mama loves.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder why every one of the coaches on the team came up to me and asked how you were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh my God.
and maybe that's why she didn't go, because she couldn't handle the
knew it.
obligation of having to blow the entire
knew.
soccer team.
She knew what was going to happen.
I assume soccer team. It looked like a soccer team.
Still, it's not right. She should have gone.
It's not right. It's not
Flying
good
in her
parenting. There's no such thing as a perfect parent, Alan.
No.
But
No.
No, there's no such
there
thing,
is
but that's
95%
common sense. If
Okay,
you're supposed to
so-
find out, you should go.
All bullshit aside, would you let your teen Uber?
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. But not
You-
really.
Really?
Like, not if it was.
No.
No, I'm saying
I
no,
don't
but
think
yes.
I could. Yeah, I don't think I could.
If I'm thinking about just from my oldest, right? He's 12.
Right.
So technically he'll be a teen next year. If he was like, if he was like, I'm going somewhere with like a girl or something,
Right.
I would probably be like, nah, dude, I'm going to drop you off.
Right.
Like, but if he was like, hey, I want to go to my buddy's house to spend the night
Yeah.
or whatever, and it's too far that I don't want to drive,
Right.
I would consider it, but it'd still feel weird.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Right. Yeah. Have some stranger pick your kid up and like.
Right. That's it feels weird.
I mean, I'm already
It
dropping
feels
my kid off
weird.
at a stranger's house.
Yeah.
No.
well, no.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing too. Like, my sons asked me, Dad, can I spend the night at this kid's house?
Right.
I go to school with.
Like, why would I
I
do
don't
that?
no. I don't know his parents. I don't.
Right. Like,
No,
I don't
I've
trust
never
those
met.
motherfuckers.
I don't know what kind of people they are. No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right. And then he's
He
like,
can-
hey,
You know,
And
and it
then,
sucks
like,
because it
other
wasn't
way
like that
around
before.
too. Because can he spend the night here? I don't
Like,
know.
no.
I've never met
No,
that
you-
kid.
I don't know that man. Yeah.
I don't know that kid.
I don't know what he could say or what could, he
Yeah,
could be weird as
yeah.
shit. You never know.
You know,
He'll be
but when-
weird as shit.
I mean, it happens
when
all
we
the
were
time.
kids, it was different. When we were kids, it was like, yeah,
Sure.
get the fuck outta
Well, you
here.
knew everybody. Your
Yeah.
friends were the people on your street.
Right.
You know, so you knew everybody, and
Yep.
that's how you
Everybody
knew
each
everybody.
other. But
Yeah,
now-
everybody in the town, like all the parents went to the PTA and shit, so they all knew each other. And like, I don't know, the Harper Valley PTA, Fred.
Harper Valley PTA.
So that's just like I said, it made
I
me,
don't know.
it boggled my mind.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
first,
about
like,
it.
and it hit me afterwards because the first time she like, oh okay, and then I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
no,
Fuck that. Call a Johnny Cab.
what is that?
Johnny Cab. Johnny Cab.
Total Recall.
Like
Total Recall.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome to Johnny Cab.
Johnny Cab.
well, that'll be soon enough, man.
This is your stop.
Yeah.
It won't be long, guys. It won't be long.
Yeah. Yeah,
crazy.
call Johnny Cab.
Well, Fred, if that doesn't work for you,
Yeah, man.
maybe it'd be better if I didn't actually drive my kid around anymore because I have to play a game now. And a game that I don't want to play because I'm afraid of the answer.
Bird on the
I have
wire.
to find out, am I the asshole?
Ooh.
This is Spinks edition. I don't want to do this because, again,
Sphincter addiction?
Spinks
Oh,
gas station. I'm
Sphinx.
giving them a free
Oh,
call.
okay. Oh,
Bad things happen at Spinks. That's
yeah. Eat that
that's their
chicken.
slogan as far as I'm concerned.
We are Spinks where bad things happen.
They took away the ice cream machine. That's what
Ice cream machine?
they did. And they don't anymore.
Really?
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Bullshit.
Spinks had an ice cream machine. Some of the
No, wait,
Spinks had an
I'm
ice
going
cream.
to QT from now on.
There's
I
a
only
racetrack
get
that has an
QT,
ice cream machine.
Really?
Like that you can do yourself.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, again, and this is why I'm a QT guy. And this is, I should have known, just go to QT,
Cutie
but I was,
I like to say it real fast. Cute.
quit it.
Kitty.
I say cute. It's cute.
So,
Cute.
fair enough. Go to QT, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just Spinks is closer. Got to get this gas. Got to get out of here, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I pull up to the Spinks, and I use tap to pay for pretty much everything, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the standard thing, right?
Mhm.
And it's got it on the pumps because I'm just getting gas, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, boop, boop, like do, and it's like, nope, card moved too fast. And I'm like, what is that? How? It's not even a card. How did it move
Yeah.
too fast? And so I did it a couple times. It didn't work. And I had the kids, like two of the three kids in the car, the two youngest in the car.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, well, I got to go in. I have to. And I told them, I'm like, sit tight. They don't have shoes on. I'm like,
Right.
lock the doors, roll the windows, just sit tight. Be right back. So I go in to this gas station. It's like 2:00 in the afternoon. Or no, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. and it's a hot day outside, you know?
So he leaves his kids in the car at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was in the shade. Well, no, okay, but the car was in the shade. They didn't have shoes on. I couldn't. What was I supposed to do?
You going to jail.
This isn't even the part where I ask if I'm an asshole.
You telling on yourself.
Yeah, he is.
They were 23-year-old children, Brad. They can sit in the car by themselves. Sometimes that's just how life works. So don't listen to this, cops.
The youngest one is 4.
No, he's not. None of them are 4. I don't have a 4-year-old. I don't think. I don't know. I'll Uber teen him next time.
Did you?
I'm just sending him to the fucking Uber teen next time. Like, hey, go. Solves this whole thing. But so I go into the Sphinx, and again, I'm like just getting gas, like nothing else. Literally, don't even walk.
Right.
To indicate like I'm getting anything else. There's one gentleman behind the counter, and I don't believe that any of this was his fault. Just for the record, younger African American gentleman, seemed like a really nice guy. Yeah. No issue there. There's a lady in front of me.
Dude.
Yeah, he's just working.
Right, just dude working. Younger guy though. And so there's a lady who steps in like right as I'm walking in, right? Like walk in, she's like just barely gets there before me, which that's okay. And all of a sudden she puts up on the fucking counter her ginormous purse, right? Oh, and I'm like, oh, she's putting this up here because she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
and like she don't want to hold it this long, as long as this is gonna take. And out of the top of it, I shit you not, are 50 lottery tickets of all different kinds, like scratch offs,
the
number one, like the ones you print out on the paper, everything. And she like shows up and she's like, okay, well, I got 40 of these, and like 50 of these, you got to run them all.
Walked out. You should have just walked out.
Well, I was like out of gas. So I stood there and I'm like, shit, what am I going to do? So I was like, maybe it won't take too long, or maybe there's somebody else working that'll come up, you know?
Yeah.
And they didn't. And so she's like, keeps going through, and they're playing this game of like fucking whatever lottery bingo, where it's like, you got 52. She's like, I'll take an 8 and a 1 and a 14 and 3 7s and 4. And he's like, all right, well, now you got a 102, 18 and a 4. And I'm like, and this is going on. And they're like, not even, this has been going on long enough now. We're probably like 2-3 minutes in where like, where kids are dead. And so then I didn't have to worry about getting gas because the cops gave me a ride home. The cops were kind enough to give me a ride home.
To your new home.
To my new house where I'm broadcasting from my
the big
penitential studios.
Yeah, the penitential studios.
Right. My penal studios. So standing there for a few minutes, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of like getting out of hand. Like, because like I said, at this point, they're not at the register, right?
Right.
She's moved over with stacks and piles of cards of all kinds, and she's scanning them. There's like a scanner right by the register.
Right.
So she's buying them and scanning them and giving them back, and buying them and scanning them and giving them back. And I'm like, this is going on forever.
No, lady, look. Let me.
So like after, I'm gonna say 4 minutes, right? 4 or 5 minutes. I don't even know. I didn't keep track, but I was getting frustrated.
Right.
I'm like looking at the car, making sure nothing's going on, you know, and I'm like, I gotta go. I'm trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So I said, excuse me. And this did not go over. I'm sorry, Fred, just to let you know, she was a 50-ish year old African-American lady of larger carriage.
Oh yeah.
Right? So I knew I was stepping into fire. Like, make no mistake. I saw the mound of ants as I stepped into it. But
even Freddie's
this is how so you can imagine how long this actually probably took.
Right.
Knowing that I was willing to go to this length to get this shit done. So I was like, hey, listen, I was very courteous because I wasn't trying to be a dick. I said, hey, excuse me, I know you're like in the middle of your thing. Is it at all possible for me just to get $20 in gas? I'm just tapping to pay, so I'm just going to tap it and walk off. Yeah. And she was like, excuse me? And I was like, I'm actually talking to him. Because like he works here. I didn't say that. I was like, I'm talking to this gentleman. And he was like, and he looked at her and she looked at me and looked at her and I was like, oh my God, here she goes. She's gonna be, I thought for a second she's gonna be like, this white motherfucker. And I was and I would have understood. Like I wouldn't have been mad. No, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, you can't hijack the goddamn
right. 2 registers there, different story.
Lottery addiction.
Yeah, multiple registers open, no problem. Yeah, I'm happy to go ahead and get on the other line, even if it means I lose a couple spots.
Right.
You know, because whatever. So the guy was like, yeah, okay, you know, no big deal. And like went to, you know, put it up on the screen and walked away to continue the thing. Well, like I went to go up and use my phone to like tap it, and the lady like she shocked at me. Like I was like in her personal space or something. Yeah, like I was coming after her purse or some shit. And I was like, whoa, sorry, lady. And like kind of, you know, I got a big guy. So I had to like reach around backwards to make the phone thing happen. And I was like, God damn it. And like she just eyeballed me the whole way out. You know, and like, and I was like, dude,
so damn shit.
Yeah, and so I went, got my gas, and was out of there. She was still at the register after I pumped my gas and drove off.
See, fuck that shit.
So my question is, after all this, was I the asshole in that situation?
Nah,
I agree. I think so.
She's
too.
an asshole. Like, especially at a 3:30 in the afternoon. That's prime time
on a Saturday. It was a Saturday.
Oh, that's prime time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if she had gone to one of them quickie marts, the dude behind the counter would have been like, "Lady, you need to shut the fuck up and stay right there. Let me take care of it."
Yeah.
Right, and there were other people in the store.
What we gonna do? We gonna get you all your money first.
Right, and you can just hold up.
Then you can tell me what you want. I will give it to you. You can take it over there, scratch it off, whatever.
That's how we used to do it.
And then we'll come back and deal with it.
I'm like, there's a table over there.
Man standing there up here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, there's a table over there because there's always that lottery thing. I'm like, go to the kiosk and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And come back to me when you're done.
Right.
These customers need to go.
Right.
Because they're not making money off it.
You're not going to hijack.
No.
Right. And again, and I feel bad.
They do make money off of it. Like,
I mean, they do make money off of it, but this situation, this transaction is not making money because this is a transaction of he's not even at the register. Like I said, she's like, give me 20 and I'll take 40 and you give me 80. You know what I mean? Like,
and see, that's too much. And you gonna fuck up.
That's how people used to scam you back in the day. Remember that? They come in with like 100.
20,
right. Then, I think I give you a 10.
Didn't I give you 5 for that? Give me 3 1. Give me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now I give you back your 20 and then I get the 17. And you're like,
and now you out
they're gone.
And they gone. Yeah.
I remember, and I'm like, I don't know.
You're not the asshole. Fuck people.
I appreciate that. See,
I only play the lottery. I don't even play that shit at all, man. Like,
if I have cash in my pocket, and I'm like sitting there, I'll buy like I like the other day I got a $5 ticket because I was standing there and I was like, oh, I have $5.
Yeah,
sweet. I was getting something to drink and I was like, oh, well, I'll just grab a $5. I won $5. Guess where?
Did you win $5 back?
I won $5. Got my money back.
He bought a Snickers bar.
No, and as a matter of fact, it's sitting in my car right now because I'm too lazy to cash it in.
The Snicker bar cost him $5 fucking.
Right, and then I did the Snicker bar scratch off, and I got type 2 diabetes. So,
big winner!
Like, hooray! Brought to you by Ozempic.
Winner.
That's what it is. It's the Ozempic lottery pick.
$1,000 scratch off.
Yeah. That's 1 month of Ozempic.
Yeah.
No, you were in the right there. You're actually a better man than I was. I would have told her just get the fuck out of the way.
I wasn't trying, like I said, I didn't want to be mean, and I understood she was doing her shit.
Took that big ass person, dumped it on the floor, just swiped it right
fix this bitch. Yeah, let me get $20 on pump.
Yeah, let me get $20.
Yeah. I would have been like, hey, dude, man, I need to get $20 on. And
well, and that's what I did. I'd
be like, $20, man.
Yeah.
Look at me and be like, have a nice day.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, thanks, whatever. You know.
Okay, so let me. Oh, so you were using your phone?
Yeah, and I wasn't even. There was no. I didn't have a drink.
Okay,
I didn't have
you didn't.
Right. Otherwise, I'd have just done it at the pump. Like I tried to do it at the pump.
That's what I was confused about. I was like, well, why didn't you just
do the phone at the pump?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and it didn't take, and that was the whole issue.
See, no, I don't do that. I don't.
Yeah, because Sphinx to pay his shit.
Yeah, I don't do the phone shit. Like I'll tap my card. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't put it on my phone.
I have a habit of like.
You have one of them iPhones.
Right. Yeah, I got an iPhone and I don't have my Apple shit set up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Apple Pay is apparently a pain to set up.
I don't have it set up.
Shane had the same issue where I had to set it up eventually.
I was like, fuck it. I don't want to set it up.
Yeah, it's nice though. You know it's now that everybody's using it, it's very nice. Well, because like I'm bad about leaving my wallet in like a central location.
Right.
Where I'm like, oh, I have it, you know, it's over here at work, or like if I go out, you know, sometimes I'll just leave it in my desk or whatever because I just forget about it. But I always have my phone on me, and so now I can just use that. It's the same cards, It's just having a virtual version of the card.
The only thing, like, I've forgotten my wallet before, and I was like, oh, shit, I forgot my wallet. And if you go to Cutie and you get you a coffee and a couple donuts, and you go to the counter and be like, oh, man, I forgot my wallet. They'll say, hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
They will.
Because they can't do anything about it.
Right.
You can't put the donuts back, and you can't do anything with the coffee. They'll just go ahead and say, hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know
because I've done that. I mean, and I didn't know. And I got there and I was like, oh, and I was like, I can tap to pay. And I started doing the setup, and the guy's like, don't worry about it. Because there were people behind me. Like, don't worry about it.
Right. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Well, and that's all
coming back.
And that's why I'm a Cutie for life.
You know?
Yeah, that's why I love
they know you're coming back.
Yeah, they know you're coming back. And you know what? A different Cutie story. I went in one day, and I was going to get me a couple, like, what do you call them? Taquitos?
Taquitos?
Yeah. Taquitos. I was going to get me a couple Taquitos. Yeah. And, you know, they're usually like 2 for 2.
He can't say it. He can't say it.
He can't say it. It's like taco. So, you know, it's like taco. Taquito.
Taquitos.
Yeah, taco. Think of Taquito and Judgeito. Taquito, Judgeito.
Yeah, show title right there. That's the show title right there.
I was like, bet I was going to go like quick lunch, 2 egg rolls, 2 taquitos.
Egg rolls.
Yeah, and I was like, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was going to get that and like a drink.
Yeah.
And I was like, boom, that's like $5. That's a great lunch.
I'm out of here, yeah.
I get to the register and the dude is like $8. And I was like, whoa.
Got the price up on it, baby.
I was like, yeah, they jacked the price up. And I was like, no, it's 2 for 4. That's what the sign said. He said, where? He said, show me. And we went over there and I read it and it said like $2.22 a piece, each additional $2. And I was like, shit. When did they do that? He was like, yeah, we just changed it. I was like, okay. I said, whatever. So I paid for him. And you know how they always say, thanks, see you again. And I was like, no, you won't.
Oh, and then an hour later, you were like,
I'm trying to be badass. Yeah, I'm trying to be badass.
Over 22 cents.
The next day, I was back in there. I was like, shit.
Like, I knew we'd see you again.
I knew it.
You're like, oh, you got me.
Fuck you, man.
You can't blame him for that. But I do feel that.
I wasn't mad at him.
I do feel that, like, in certain places, because I'm an old man now, where I'm like, this is a matter of principle.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, that 47 cents is, fuck them.
Yeah.
They'll never get another $1 from me.
Never get another $1.
And like I said, then an hour later, I'm like, I'm going to go back. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
like,
it's so convenient.
I can't do this again. Yeah, they have see now, and just like, this is, okay, I'm going to give you 2. I know this isn't food shits. We will have food shits coming up, but this is not food shits. This is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous food shits. This food this is food, what do you call it? Food charts.
Prequel.
Yeah, this is food charts. It's just little, we're just going to sprinkle some on you.
This is the bowel movement of food shit.
There you go. This is the pre-poop
This part. Is when your stomach start growling. And
right. And you're like, here we go.
Oh, fuck.
It's happening. So if you go to Cutie and you go in there, there are 2 things, in my opinion. I love their egg rolls, but they have 2 things now that I think are like elite tier roller foods, which is not saying a lot.
Roller food, okay.
Roller food. So they have the buffalo chicken stick, right?
Right. Yeah, I don't like them.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me explain to you why you're going to love them.
Okay.
So they have the buffalo chicken stick, which is great. And then they also have now a Szechuan chicken stick.
Oh,
which is also Szechuan. Really good. It's really good. I haven't
tried the Szechuan.
You should try. That one's really good. But
I don't know. $2 though.
Well, hold on now. I was in there. Well, let me tell you the trick.
Okay.
So I was in there one night late.
Put me up on game.
Very late or very early, however you want to look at it. And there was a gentleman, like an older African-American gentleman, getting some food off the roller thing. And we were, I was getting a little something.
He dropped it on the floor and be like, I fell on the floor, man.
No, he was very wise and very Morgan Freeman-esque, in my opinion.
Oh, Lord.
And I saw him and he was pulling out hot dog buns, right? And so he pulled out the hot dog buns and he put the chicken on the hot dog buns. And he was like, this right here is the best chicken sandwich in town. And I was like, Like, you just changed my life, man. Like, for real.
They charge
they same as a hot dog.
That's the same price. Yeah, it's the same price as a hot dog.
Oh, the same price?
Yeah, they're all the same price. Yeah.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Shut up.
I'm not even kidding. It's a great chicken sandwich.
Did you put some sauerkraut?
Yeah, put whatever you want on there.
Yeah.
But now you have a chicken sandwich instead of a hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Because the QT has, if you know, a lot of people don't know that, but right next to it, they got all the shit that you can put on.
Yeah, they got all the whole bar. You know
all your dreams can come true.
Relish or the sauerkraut, onions,
all that shit.
Salsa, like all that
herpes,
shit.
chili, 1 and 2, whatever you want. They got it all. Your COVID, side of COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
Just touch one of our open bottles that have been sitting there for all the time. Szechuan style COVID chicken. That's what it says on the box. It says Szechuan style on the label, but then on the frozen box where they take it from, it says COVID chicken. And they're like, just call it Szechuan.
50% Chinese back.
Yeah, guaranteed. The you can really taste the COVID.
Leather wing chicken.
But yeah, you got to try those, man. And that is the hack. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like I said, I'm an avid cutie fan. So like, I know that's what you're supposed to do. And that guy turned me on. Like you said, he put me up on game. And so I got a rad respect to that guy because I appreciate that.
So which one? Okay, so you go to one on Harris, right?
Yeah, Harrison Bridge Road. Shout out to my boys at the Harrison Bridge Road QT.
Do they have the cold brew? Did they upgrade that one to the cold brew?
Yeah, they did. The bar.
Yeah, the cold brew bar. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't fuck with it either, but like I thought it was neat.
It is cool.
Yeah. It's like it looks like a beer tap. You know what I mean?
Right. You feel like you're drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's their QT. Feels like you're always partying here. Unless you're on the rollers and you're done.
Speaking of partying, have you went to the Walmart lately?
No.
Yeah, I went to Walmart.
I've not been to a Walmart. Well, I go to Walmart neighborhood market sometimes. I try not to go to the main.
Walmart now, I call it Club Walmart. Because like as soon as you walk through the doors, the music is blasting. And they're playing like up to date, like new jams, whatever.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I mean it's
that.
It really is, man.
From the wall to the bar,
my lovely.
Till the prices drop down my balls.
There we go. I was like, oh shit, they got this goddamn Club Walmart up in this motherfucker, man.
The phone. The phone.
I still miss late night Walmart shopping, bro.
Yeah, dude, that was the best. 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning, walking through Walmart, man.
It was a world of wonderment.
It was, man. Nobody was like, everything is like nobody's there.
Yeah, you just look around. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Take your time.
Yeah,
they took that away from us.
Yeah,
bring it back, man. Bring it back.
I get it. I understand at the same time, but like Walmart was nice.
No. They made a shitload of money at midnight. Everybody went there. I mean, that place was always packed, but I mean, and that's the midnight shoppers didn't give a shit about the other shoppers.
Right. Well,
that was
midnight
the best time to go
also restock and do all that stuff, so the store was presentable.
Right. Yeah.
You know, better, more so.
That was the best time to go grocery shopping.
Right. No, it got to shopping. I used to buy so many DVDs there because no one judged your DVD purchases there.
No, nobody gave a shit.
2 o'clock in the morning, they're like, I don't care that you're buying 15 DVDs. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm stoned as shit.
Yep.
My eyes are like red. And I'm like, where's the candy? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need the candy.
They gave a shit.
No, they were like, I'm stoned too. I bought 4 DVDs right before you got up here. I'm never going to watch it.
Like, have some grapes.
Yeah. Have you tried everything?
Have some grapes. Yeah. Boy, we don't have to clean it up.
Yeah. At the far end of the aisle and then you try to throw grapes to see if you can in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Launch them like 150 yards. See if you catch that grape in your mouth.
That's what we used to do. Hey, man, when I worked at places, that's what we used to do. And that's why I got fired from all those places, Fred.
All right.
So, well, before we get fired, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective Podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart.
Welcome back to the 156th edition of the Black BLC Podcast. We're so glad that we weren't recording just now.
Oh, yes.
But we're back now, and we are recording. Let's just say, if Allan has his way, brainworms will win the day.
That's right.
In November.
Brainworms.
Brainworms, vote brainworms.
Yep, brainworm and bear killers.
Bear killer, yeah. Worm and bear running together.
Worm and bear.
There you go. That's good shit. All right. So, speaking of none of that, I have to tell you guys something that I did. And so, if I ever show up or don't show up, either way, or show up dead, you've heard that expression, like if I show up dead, I don't really get how that works. But it took me until like a year and a half ago to figure out what people said when they're like, I'll see you. And then they were like, not if I see you first.
Right.
I didn't realize what that meant until like, seriously, like 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years. And then I was like, wait a minute.
It's just an expression, right? Like,
no, it's like, I'll see you soon. And you're like, not if I see you first, because then I'm going to make sure you don't see me.
Oh, really?
He's John Cena.
Right. So that's what it is. Like that's what I'm saying. One day I figured out, I was like, oh, because you would hide from the other person.
You would hide from me.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
That's too complicated.
Well, that's how they get away with saying it without offending someone.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I ever had anybody say that to me.
Yeah, I've never said it to anybody either.
I don't think
Not if I see you first.
I think I probably said it. I think I probably said it to other people as, like I said, like a colloquialism or colloquialism, whatever.
Okay.
Colloquialism, whatever. I can't fucking say it. Colloquialism. Allan, edit it in. Make the AI say it.
Colloquialism.
Yeah, colloquialism. Whatever. Fuck you. I'm AI. Anyway, so. But like, yeah, as a joke, like not as like a, hey, I'm never going to see you again. I'm going to hide. Like, I thought it was just like, hey, not if I see you first, buddy. Hey. And
yeah, like, yeah.
Gotcha. Buddies for life.
Yeah.
Work acquaintances forever. To one of us.
My guy. To one of us quit.
Dude, how many people do you have that you're like, we're going to really be friends. And then like,
right.
And just one of you, either one of you is like, well, adios.
Never see that person again, man.
Nope.
And then you see them like 8 years down the road and they remember you, but you don't remember them. You're like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, how you doing? And then you're like,
that's why I am great with faces.
Yeah.
Like I'll know if I know you by your face, but your name, that's out the window. So I got a thing that I do with my wife. I'll be like,
oh, you don't remember?
Hey, yeah, what's going on, man? Hey, this is my wife, Kayla. And you know what I mean? And they'll be like, oh, hey, I'm
you're like, Kayla is.
So all you gotta do is remember your wife's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be better to make up a name for them and be like, so, honey, this is Bonchiqua. And she's like, no, my name is Marge. And you're like, oh, shit, all right.
I did that.
I confused you.
I did that the other night. I had to go. We got some chicken wings from the bar. And like, it was a bar that I frequented.
Is that
when I was younger?
So you
no, not the one that I peed at. You know what I mean? No,
he has peed at it, but not.
I have peed at. I've peed at that bar.
Did it escort you out?
But they don't kick you out for peeing.
They're into it. They're into it.
Because they know they only got one stall in that bathroom, so
they're like, don't get caught.
Yeah. So, and I saw a friend of mine, and like a girl that I used to work with like a long time ago. And I know this girl because we worked together for like at least 5-6 years.
Right. So
you know her.
Yeah.
I know her, and she knows me. And she came up and she gave me a big old hug. I was like, oh, hey. I was like, Katie, it's so great to see you. And then I got home, and when I said Katie, she kind of gave me like a look like that. And when I got home, I was
realized,
hey, babe, you know who I saw today? I saw Kate. I was like, no, Katie's dead.
Oh, shit. Right.
I was like, Katie died.
Plot twist.
That was Rachel. I was like, that was
twin
Rachel.
Sister.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that was Rachel. I was like, oh, shit,
Ouch.
I feel so bad. You know what I mean?
You
Because
are
like
bad.
Katie, Katie, and Rachel, we all did work together.
Oh, okay.
She knew that Katie was dead.
Yeah, she knew Katie was dead. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever reach out to her to make it right? And be
no,
like,
I didn't. I didn't.
You
But
can do that right after the show.
You should reach
I
out
am
to her
going
through the
on
show.
next month. I'm going on a golf trip with a boyfriend, so I'll probably explain.
So you'll be like, so how's Rachel?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
he won't even show up because his girlfriend's gonna be like, don't you go on that trip with that
Don't you
motherfucker.
fucking go on that trip with that motherfucker.
So
Can't hear my fucking name.
She'd be like, has
I'm
Frank quit
special.
smoking?
She got big titties.
Yeah.
no, you should have remembered her.
It's like Rachel. Just listen to 10 episodes back when Freddie had this event going on.
We'll
And then
explain
you
it.
understand why he called you Katie. He beat his pants.
Hold on. It's right after we talk about the dead gerbils and shit. Just push through that.
That bed, man. That bed.
He beat
Well,
his pants.
it happened.
They had to change them sheets.
Yeah, he did it his way.
There you go. Well, now that I don't remember at all what we were talking about,
Good.
am I an
Young
asshole
man.
if I go to Spink? No, we'll go back to that again just to make sure. When I circle back. No, actually, Fred. So again, I sincerely don't remember what we're talking about, but I had to experience. Oh, that's what it was. I was going to say. So if I show up dead, that's what we were talking about. I remember.
Yes.
So if I happen to show up dead one week soon, probably in the next week or two to the show. First of all, crazy that I was able to type in the StreamYard after being dead. Shout out to StreamYard. Right. That's the easiest, or even dead people can use it.
He'd be like,
is what we'll say if this happens.
Hey, Parker, how you doing? Brains.
Welcome to Show Brains. So, and I'll be like grabbing at the cameras. Anyway,
we get it, Parker.
Yeah, it'll be the same as the beginning of last week, like in the second half, where I was just like, and then you're like, hey, what are you doing? So thankfully, Allan cut most of that off. But so if I show up dead, here's why, Fred, and this is what I need you to tell the people. They won't believe you, but you need to tell them. If I show up dead, it's because I have been cursed because I threw away a cursed doll last week.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say monkey paw.
No, so my daughter. Oh my God, it's a monkey butt. My daughter was like, Dad. I was like, we're going taking some stuff to the dump. We're getting rid of some of this, the shit around here that we just don't need.
Yes. And
she's like, Dad, can you throw this away for me? And like hands me this doll, like this porcelain doll, and I was like, what? And I was like,
remember this porcelain doll.
Yeah, I was like, do you really want me to throw it away? She's like, yeah, totally. And my daughter doesn't throw away like dolls and shit. No, that's like her favorite thing.
Is that the one that she got for Christmas from a family member of yours?
I don't even remember.
You talked about it on a show during a show once.
Well, I think there was one we got rid of.
That. Yeah,
I remember getting rid of another one, and maybe it's the same one that came back. I don't know, but it very well could be.
Annabelle.
I wish I knew where you threw it away at.
Hold on. So my daughter's like, please just throw it away. And I was like, why? She's like, it creeps me out. And I was like, all right. Fair enough. I'm not asking questions. It's out of here. It's going to the dump. So like, I was like, just give it to me and I'll throw it away. And so I should have done this probably, but she handed it to me, man. And I made it turn around and said, it was like, "I'll see you soon." And I'll give my daughter credit because I thought it was going to be like, I thought she was going to freak out. When I did it, I was like, "Oh no, she's going to freak out." And she laughed. She's like, "Dad, you're such a dummy." I was like, "Okay, good." And so then I was like, should I take it to the dump and then not throw it away?
Bring it back.
And have it show up tomorrow morning laying beside her? Because this could go on for years.
Yeah, no, you got to wait like
a week. Yeah.
A week.
Like a week for it to get back.
Week or something. Yeah.
An amount of time.
Put it in the windowsill.
Yeah, like closer and closer.
Yeah.
Put it up. We have like a window that's like up really high that no one could possibly get to without like a very tall ladder. Sit it up there.
Sit it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, be like the clown in Poltergeist. The clown, you remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the window, and the lightning hit, and the clown.
Yeah. So that's what I'm afraid of because I'm sitting right by a big window now. But yeah, so I decided I was like, I should throw it away because like as hilarious as this would be.
Right.
This could be very traumatizing to a little girl who loves dolls. Like, if she was like, "I hate dolls, dolls are stupid," I'd have been like, okay, well, this is funny.
Right.
Or if she was like, say, 2 or 3 years older, where she was like, kind of, because her mom loves horror movies, so I think she'll get into them.
Dolls
but I
are
was like,
freaky though, man.
Yeah,
like,
They are.
I
think Parker was like, it's freaking him out in the car when he's driving the dolls back there.
I kept looking over at it like, no, make no mistake. I put that doll in a plastic bag and tied that shit up twice. I wasn't playing around with it, and I didn't want somebody else. See, here's the thing, because this is what happens in every horror movie with dolls. I was like, I'm going to take it to the dump, and I'm going to go to throw it into the dump, and some little girl's going to be like, "Mommy, look at that pretty doll," and I'm like, "Can I have it?" And they're like, "Please, sir, we don't have a lot." Just each other. Could my daughter please have that doll? And I have to be like, sure, because I can't be like, no, it's cursed.
You don't want this doll. Yeah, you don't want this doll. This doll's got
the doll will compel me to say yes. The doll will find a way to live.
The power of the doll compels you.
That's right. So I was like, shit. But I was like, how funny. Like, see, this is where I know that I've become more mature as a person. Because there was a me not that long ago that 100% would have done that without even questioning.
I'd have done
for the gag.
Yeah.
I'd have done that.
For the gag, man.
Yeah, because
we did that. I did that, like, and this wasn't a doll, but like, you remember those like big plastic bugs you could get?
Oh yeah.
Like
cockroaches and shit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it was like this beetle that I had got, and I was younger, and my cousin, she
41.
was like terrified. She was terrified of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
we all got that one that freaks out about that.
Right. So like one day she had like took a nap in my grandmother's bed, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be funny. And I put that big ass bug right by the pillow. So like she woke up and fucking bloody murder. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking huge bug.
Yeah,
It was,
like, comically large.
Huge. Yeah, comically large.
But it doesn't matter because it's that split second.
For that split second.
I got my ass whooped for that. You know what I mean?
Worth
But it was a joke. Come on.
It was worth it.
So it's so funny. Yeah. So funny.
Now my question
that was
is,
2 years ago.
Right. And to think that was my summer vacation this year. It was last week. So
summer of 2024.
That's right. I look back at it fondly. So would you do that, Fred? Now this is the test of our maturity as adults. Would you do that same gag to your wife if it was?
Oh yes,
you would.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, I get murdered.
For the funny. I'd do it for the funny.
I would do it once when she was younger.
But see, I would have to I would at least have to record it because I can't.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I got to share it. I got what they used to say. Do it for the vibe.
Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah, you got to get it.
I got to do it. I got to do it for the internet. You know
do it for the rizz.
Right. I got to have the views. You know what I'm saying?
Do it for the skibbity toilet.
Right.
See, now I can use those.
Skibbity toilet.
You've heard that. I know you've heard skibbity toilet.
Yes, I've heard skibbity toilet. You know they're making a movie?
Yeah, I know, and I'm not happy about it because I already get Skibbity Rizz Ohio, Dad, and I'm like, shut up, and I can't even say shut up. Yeah, it's mean, so I have to be like, what?
Be quiet.
Like, I don't understand what those words mean, or I'll say it back, and then they're like, that's not how you use it. I'm like, no one knows how to use it.
How do you use it? Then?
They're words.
Is it?
That don't make sense.
A noun, a verb? You know what I mean?
All of them. It's an adjective and a fucking onomatopoeia. It's everything, Brett. It's a metaphor and a simile. That's right. It's all things Ohio.
Tell me what it is.
Sigma, you're gat.
I don't
for the Rizzler. I know what a Rizzler is. So
what's a Rizzler?
A Rizzler. So a Rizzler is one who has mad amounts of rizz, Fred. And rizz. I will.
Okay. Thank you for explaining.
Is short for charisma. So if you're very charismatic,
it's such a beautiful word. It's such a beautiful word.
Right.
Why would you shorten charisma?
Because it sounds cooler.
It does not.
But if you're in the streets, Fred, and you're like, man, that dude's got that charisma. Your friends are going to be like, what? And if you're like, dude got that rizz, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, right.
Your Honor,
it's the streets, man. Now
it's off like fag.
Sesame Street.
The Sesame Street.
Look at this one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, whatever you say, Lord Byron.
Yeah.
Faggot. That's exactly what happened.
It's fucking goddamn idiocracy. It's coming true, man.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, they knew that.
Jesus,
we all knew that was
coming. Right.
Yeah, it is.
It's happening at a much faster.
Cruz is going to be the president again.
Yeah,
not that far away. But so that's Rizz. That's what Rizz is. So a person who is a Rizzler is one who exuberates great charisma in the way that they go about their lives. So if you can pull mad tail, get some goosh, you know what I'm saying?
Goosh.
That sound like Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I don't want no goosh, man.
I'm gonna bring that back. We're gonna bring all the old. What was that? What was it called? What was it called? Like there was a thing that they used to call ladies' parts.
Last time I had a goosh, I had to go to the clinic. I ain't doing that again.
Wasn't that like
gash? That's what it was. Gash.
Gash. Yeah, get some gash.
You can get some gash.
That's different. Yeah,
so, wasn't that Arnold's bully on Different Strokes?
Gooch, probably.
The gooch. He used to get beat up by the gooch.
Yeah, no, well, that's because Arnold wasn't a Rizzler, Fred.
He was not a Rizzler.
If he had more Rizz, this wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh, God.
So that's what Rizz means in Rizzler. Ohio means
when I was younger, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to keep up with the trends.
Sure.
I'm going to be that cool dad who knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. This shit has happened so fast. Like, you cannot keep up with it, man.
It changes quite often.
Mm-hmm. Very fast.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to be like my parents. I ain't going to be my parents.
No.
The same thing happened to them. It just went by too fast. They were like,
it just went.
See, here's the difference, though, is I just like my parents would have done if they paid attention to me in any way whatsoever. Love you, Mom and Dad. Love you, Mom. And also, you're their dad. Were like they wouldn't pay attention to that stuff. So I listen to the kids, like what they talk about, and then I look it up because again, thanks for the internet. And I'm like, so what's a skibbity going on? And they're like, it's just that commercial, and it's like that guy who's like, boom, boom, chick, nope. And then there's a toilet with a freaking demon face that coming out of it.
Yeah, they coming. Yeah,
it's weird, but it's whatever they're into. I'm sure that in our day things were weird, like
not skibbity toilet stuff. Weird.
Well, that's because we came up with all the other words, and now they're like we have to use. we have to come up with more stupid stuff.
Remember, we had for shizzle my nizzle.
Pretty weird.
For sure, my black guy.
I understand what that means.
It's
back then a white guy could say that the Inzel word, and it was okay. I don't even think I can say that now.
My nizzle. You could probably
you can say my nizzle, yeah.
You could probably say
you know
nizzle.
what?
You know what
I'm going to save it. Maybe I can say it once a year.
Eminem never said it, but
I can only say it on Martin Luther King Day.
It was like that. What was it? That Dave Chappelle skit when the white chick says it for season like this. Is it? Don't you just say that again.
Right. That's how I feel. Thankfully, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, well, I understand that now that I shouldn't say that, you know? Right. So, but yeah, no. So, I mean, I agree. Like I said, I agree that it's all wackadoodle. It's all out of hand with the stuff. Out of pocket, if you will. But out of pocket is a phrase.
Out of pocket is a phrase, yes.
So, and like my favorite one to use.
That's one of ours.
That's still there. That's still around.
Yeah, that's out of pocket.
Yeah, it's still around. And then the one that I like to use all the time with my son that makes him really mad is I say I'm fitting to pull up. And he doesn't like that.
Pull up.
Yeah,
he don't like that.
He doesn't like it because he says it. And I say it, and I say it better than he with more.
I'm finna pull up.
The right emphasis on the right syllable, and he's like, "Dad."
Oh, what? Say it again.
The right emphasis on the right syllable.
See, you got me on that one. What is that?
The right emphasis on. I'm saying the right emphasis on the right syllable, but I'm using the wrong emphasis on each of those two words.
Yeah, you fucked me up with that
one. Just a word.
Say it again.
Okay, if I can't now. You put the right emphasis on the right syllable.
Nope.
That's like taquitos.
That's funny.
I mean, shit, I still say words. You know.
Okay, so instead of saying,
I thought you were getting a falafel.
I thought I was having a stroke. He's like, that doll. That doll's right behind him. I can see it. And his HD camera that he upgraded to. That's why I upgraded so you could see my murder live stream.
Yeah.
But no, so yeah, so it's just the right emphasis on the right syllable.
Right syllable.
But you said the right emphasis because instead of saying emphasis, you emphasize the second syllable. So emphasis on the right syllable instead of syllable.
Syllable, yeah.
Syllable.
Oh my!
You emphasize the A in syllable,
right? That's how
this shit is getting out of hand.
This is out of pocket, fellas. We're fitting to pull up on a break now. So no, it's just one of those things. Like I said, so I try to say it as often as I can, and he hates it.
You fuck him up with that one.
He says, and I don't agree with him. He says I'm the
syllable.
He says I'm the whitest guy that he's ever met, and I can't believe that that's true.
I mean, like, well, you the son of the whitest guy you ever met.
Well, I'm like, you met. Well, I'm like, I know, like, a lot of you people, who are way whiter than me, who don't even know any of the words to not like us.
Hell, I think he's whiter than you.
You the son of the mask, motherfucker.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah, Jack is whiter than Parker. Yes.
Maybe.
Son of white.
Yes, son of white.
Extra blanco.
El Señor de Blanco.
He doesn't listen to the show, right?
No, he doesn't. He'll be so mad, dude, because he does this.
Kick my ass now.
He likes basketball, so he's all into hip hop, which I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
So he's like into hip hop and stuff, so he thinks he's cool.
Right.
And then, of course, I'm like,
fucking Rachel Gunn. You're gonna be Rachel Gunn and us.
I can totally see it. I can totally see it.
Hey yo, my name Jake Park.
So like that's what, and I gotta make sure he's on. That's what I'm really waiting on is for him to like, because everybody does it. If you listen to hip hop, if you listen to hip hop in your life, at some point you decide
I say the N word.
No, not the N word. No. I don't think he's stupid. He's not that stupid.
No. He's smart.
I think at some point he's going to be like, probably when he's like 13, 14, he's like, I can be a rapper.
Right. Oh,
he's going to like
That's
right.
Great. Yeah.
And so I'm like waiting so that I can hear his
his rhymes. Rhymes.
And I keep playing him The Lonely Island and their rap songs.
Right.
And he's like, Dad, these are so white. And I'm like, this is what you would sound like if you rap. Like, just so you're aware.
I'm on a boat.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And he's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, these are bangers.
Yeah.
They're funny and they're rap.
Hard look at the motherfucking boat.
Shout it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what's going on with that.
But did they have Akon? Was Akon? Was
Akon? Yeah.
Akon had one. Was there?
They had a lot of.
Michael Bolton.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
I like
Jack Black did a song with him. All kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we have time for some food shits, or do you guys want to push that back?
Drop the food shits.
All right, real quick. I just have 2 food shits then in that case. And fuck you AI, but I'll say that's for the end. So food shits, Allan, make it
I'm looking
sandwiches. For it. I don't know if there's a song. Just sandwiches and shit. Eating apple pie. Everybody loves food shits.
Food and it make you shit. Eat food shits.
There you go. Perfect. So welcome to my food shits. Fred, you may recall. Okay, so not to I don't want to overemphasize the idiocracy that we are currently living in. But I'm sure you recall in the 70s and 80s, back when McDonald's served somewhat actual food.
Right.
Oftentimes they would do promotions where you would get cups, like glass, McDonald's cups, cups.
Olympic ones and anything.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. You guys remember that? Well, now they've re-released them. And this is like becoming a really big deal. Except
I want one.
Well,
I don't even know what they did, but I want one.
Well, these aren't as good as they used to be.
No.
So the cups are adorned with characters such as Beanie Babies, Barbie, Hot Wheels, Hello Kitty, Peanuts, Shrek, and some more.
First,
so
before you continue, I have a question.
Yes.
Are they plastic or glass?
That is one of the points of controversy.
Right. Okay.
They are plastic, not glass.
That. I don't want it.
Nope.
I don't want it.
Nope. Right. Glass is what made it awesome because then you're like,
what am I going to put in my china cabinet?
Right. Right. What am I going to proudly display for the next years to kids who don't give a shit about it?
And my huge giant china cabinet.
I want the hamburger.
What am I going to? I'm going to put plastic cups in my huge giant china cabinet.
They're gonna get foggy.
It's China. I mean,
in my China cabinet.
It's gonna be real glass.
So yeah, there are 66 of them right now. So okay. Well, now get this. How about this though, Fred? Now this is how they get you in Canada.
Show me.
Now listen here. Okay. Canada.
Yes.
You're not an enemy of the show yet, but you're working your way toward it. I'm just letting you know. You're headed down the golf cart path of destruction. So, Canada started out, they sold them as glass cups in Canada for the beginning of this promotion and then stopped doing that and sold them as plastic cups throughout the rest of the world, I guess. So that's pretty shitty. But the glass cups have become really sought after, and the 6 of them are selling for over $100 online right now.
I paid it.
You would pay $100 for 6 glass cups.
Okay. Now, when you say cups, are you talking like coffee mugs?
No. Just like the old school, like I consider them to be like iced tea glasses.
Well, see, I have
iced tea glasses or beer glasses.
I'm going to put it on screen. Yeah, like a beer glass, like a pint glass.
I have
like a pint glass.
I'll pull this up so he can see what they look like.
It's kind of like a coffee cup, and it's a McDonald's cup, and it's an Olympic from 1984. And it has the Olympic thing on it, and it's I got one of them.
Yeah, see, so here you go, Fred. These are just looks like regular old cups.
No, that's sad.
Those look plastic.
That's what I'm saying. They are.
Those are the plastic.
Right.
Yeah. No.
They're all
the glass ones look like.
They look like the same except shinier.
The glass.
Let's see if I can find them in glass. There you go. There they are in glass.
Yeah, the glass ones are made out of glass.
Right. Looks like glass. Much
those
better.
Are. Yeah, I like that. And you cannot drink out of those. No.
Right. No, those are collector's items.
Yeah, that was a collector's item. Yeah.
So
this is the China cabinet.
Yeah, that's going to China cabinet.
Forever.
It's going to China. Yep.
So there you go.
Right beside my original California raisins figurines.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you is, and this is where they even get you worse. And dude, I remember I used to love those fucking things, by the way. I used to think the California raisins were going to land me in the fucking penthouse.
Yep.
I loved those fucking things.
And then I heard a thing about the California raisins, like why were
they were so from big? New Mexico.
Why were they so packed? Why were they so popular? What was the thing behind them? And it was like they were just trying to sell raisins.
Yeah. Oh.
California was just trying to sell raisins.
Yeah, they had
like a
really
surplus of raisins. It was a promotional thing. It was just like, and it was brilliant though.
It was a commercial, and then it's like
it's like
how would you not?
Let's turn these 4 raisins into the Commodores.
Yeah, the Temptations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Temptation. Yeah.
They're like, America doesn't like black entertainers, but they like raisin-based entertainers.
They love raisins.
They know that's
hell. They had the Ray Charles one, and
like, don't say the R word around the California raisins.
Yeah,
they put a different meaning to the hard R. But anyway, so I did love the California raisin, but. So, Fred, my thing. So here's where they kind of trick you though, even further from other than the plastic thing. Now they sell them wrapped in a blue thing, so like wrapped in blue plastic, or plastic. So you can't see what it is which one you're going to get.
Oh,
so you can't be like, oh,
so I want this one, but.
They don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that. So you get 4 the same.
McDonald is shitty, man.
And people are trading them. I've seen multiple people trading them online.
Right.
Like, I have 4 Shrek cups. I'm looking for whatever cup. And I'm
they give you 4 of the same cups.
Because they don't care.
But it's just like, you get what you get.
It's the luck of the draw, man.
But it wasn't like that. You know, if they were reintroducing something, you got to bring it back the way it was.
Right.
Sure.
Well, the way it was 1 week they had this.
Yeah, right. You had to wait 10 weeks to get the 10 cups.
Yeah, you had to
but they know people will just go eat McDonald's every day now and get a different.
Right.
So the way it works is you have to get it in a combo. You have to buy the combo. You can't just buy the cup. Which is something you could do back in the day. You could just buy the cup.
Right. Yeah.
So during the morning you either get a sausage and egg McMuffin, hash brown, hot coffee. That's the meal that comes with the cup. Right. During the rest of the day, it's 10-piece nugget or Big Mac served with fries and soft drink. So just a regular combo, classic combo.
So they run nationwide?
Yeah. They run from $10 to $12 per combo. This is happening.
Pay an extra $10 for a cup.
This started 8 days ago. No, it's $10 for $10 to $12 for the meal, which is not that far off of their actual pricing.
Right.
But because of that, you get the cup.
It comes with the cup. Yeah.
It comes with the cup. Yeah.
So, but you have to order the combo with the cup because you can get a regular combo without the cup.
Correct. Right? Yeah.
Is that what your drink comes in?
No.
Okay, so
no, you still get a drink. You get the blue bag that has the cup in it.
Right.
So
okay.
But yeah, I mean, so this started in 1977, where they started offering glass cups with Peanut characters with a Camp Snoopy theme. 1992, it was 6 Batman Returns cups, which were plastic. In 2000, there were Disney characters that were glass. And in 2008, there was the Beijing Olympics glass cup.
Right.
So, I mean, I just think it's, like I said, I think it's ridiculous that they can generate this massive amount of stuff from
in your older age. Have you become a collector of things?
No, I've become the opposite of that.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah.
You want to? I do too, but at the same time, I do collect.
There's things that I'm like,
there's things that I collect, and it's weird that I collect this
paper clips.
This is one thing that I collect.
Collected a lot of those lately.
Yes.
If I find a cool kid's toy,
sure,
that just on the ground,
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm in like,
hey kid, let me see that toy.
I found a Bowser.
Okay.
Like I found a little Bowser, a little hard plastic Bowser that I was like, oh, this is so cool. You know what I'm saying? This kid just left it out here in the dirt. Jerk. It's mine now, and I go home and I clean it up and I keep it. Let me see. There's other things like I got something. That's something back here.
Yeah, use rubber.
I found this. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I found this.
Big boy, or just a
Pittsburgh Pirate bobblehead.
Just the head.
Just the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's got some weight to it.
But see, there's nothing wrong. That's a tchotchke.
Like, this is fucking cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would consider it to be a tchotchke.
I mean, it's just the head.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, Fred. So I have a tendency to get.
He's looking
in a very creepy way.
What's he looking at?
What is he looking at?
What the fuck is he looking at?
A doll. No. He can see the doll through the TV.
I'm just imagining Fred. He's got the paint stick and everything. He's like, oh shit, it's a head.
It's
an antler.
It's a deer antler.
Look at that.
I found it on the road.
Not when I hit a deer.
No, I didn't kill this deer, but
see, that's part of being on the streets. People used to live their whole lives that way, Fred, where they would just walk around and find shit and sell it.
Find shit.
Yeah.
And just keep it.
Yeah.
Look at, I found me a little white kid.
He's like, look, a finger, a human finger.
Back down in there. No, you ain't eating tonight.
Do you guys think this is a left ear with hair or a right ear with hair? I can't decide. No, I mean, I get it. There's certain things, like I said, I'll pick up like little toys.
Little monkeys?
Yeah, like little trinkets, or I'll get a blind bag every now and again, to see.
I got this.
See? Yeah. What is that?
It's a penis trap. See? I knew I had a penis involved. I knew it.
Yeah, well, you a pervert just like my daddy.
If it's Allan, it's wiener related.
Great. I love
So for the listeners at home, Allan just had a man in a barrel.
I love it.
That when you lifted the barrel.
Yeah, in the 70s, everybody had one of them at their house.
Yeah.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
Different time.
Everybody always had somebody be like, what is that?
What is that? Pull the barrel.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. You're gay now. By touching this, you are now gay. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, no, I think those are great. Like, little like tchotchkes, man. Like I said, little things here or there. Or the kids will sometimes give me like a little toy, like Penny had like an eraser that was a lion. And she's like, here, Dad.
Right.
So like, that's on my desk at work. And like, Nate will give me a little toy, little stuff like that. I'll keep that. But like, I don't think I don't know. I'm not, I think because, and you're probably in the same boat, Fred, because of our situation with having so fucking many kids and spouses. There ain't no like baseball card collecting or action figure collecting like I used to do. That's out the window.
I do collect comic books. Like my thing was I would have an extra $20-$30.
Sure.
And I would go to Second and Charles, the bookstore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they have a huge selection of comic books. And I'll just go through like the used comic books and
what you like.
$2.
Yeah.
The comic books $2. Oh, look at this. It's
all day.
Old fucking Wolverine or something. You know?
Something cool. Yeah. Cool cover art. Yeah.
Still don't fucking read them.
Why would you read them? You can read them digitally.
I haven't read any one of those comic books. I got two. The paper, the boxes.
Boxes,
paper.
Catalog.
Yeah, I got 2 fucking boxes.
There you go.
Of comic books, and I probably read 7.
You just hold on to it until till all your kids are 120 years old, and they might be worth
right. And I thought that would be cool too. Like maybe if my son started learning how to read, I was like, hey, you want? I got these comic books.
Right.
You want to read these? Maybe he'll get into comic books.
I'd like to tear them in half. Son of a bitch.
Because I love the Marvel movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
He's going to use that shit for rolling paper.
Yeah.
Dad's comics will be rolling some joints with it.
Like, hold on a second.
That's Superman #1. And you
Like, it was good shit, Dad. It was Primo's.
He's like, Dad, I felt like Superman when I smoked that shit, Dad.
He's like, I thought I could fly, bro. I mean, Dad, bro. So this is Parker's food shit. Yeah, Skibbity, Ohio Rizz toilet, Skibbity.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, am I the high one or are you the high one?
Yeah, you the high one.
Yeah. Which one of us is really
I learned it from you, Dad.
Right, I learned it from watching you, Skibbity.
Yeah.
Well, I have one more Parker's food shits.
Yeah,
Allan.
go ahead.
I know we got to go. No, I know we just got to. I love it. I love going off.
Right.
What we do best. It's arguably what we do best. But my other food shits, we talked last week or the week before, I think, about the opening of Whataburgers here in our area.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about.
So I went the Saturday after Jack, my oldest son, had his first like a jamboree for football. We were right by a Whataburger, and the line was relatively short. It appeared. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, it's not out in the road. It's like actually in the drive-through lane. Like there's probably 10 cars in front of us. Oh, I can swing that. I can swing 10 cars at an opening. Like it ain't 50. It ain't out in the, like I said.
Right.
That's not that bad. So that's like Chick-fil-A all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, okay.
And if they move like Chick-fil-A, then
they do not. They do not.
No, they don't.
So we were there for quite a while, but I mean, they're training, and I understand that too. Right. They opened up, so they're having to kind of train people.
Was it like a KFC thing? Did you have to wait that long?
No, it wasn't quite that long. Thankfully, it was a while though, but it had a happy ending, sort of. So we get up, and I'm like, "All right, kids, what do you want?" And they're like, "We want chicken or whatever." And Jack's like, "I want a chicken sandwich." I'm like, "We're at a burger place called Whataburger. Why would you get a chicken sandwich?" And he's like, "Well, I want a chicken sandwich." And I'm like, "Okay." Like I can't even argue. We're at a fucking place called Whataburger, and you get a chicken sandwich. Like, whatever, though, bro. So I get a burger. He gets a chicken sandwich. The kids get one kid gets a burger. One kid gets chicken nuggets. All right. Yeah. There we go. So I'm like, all right. And then this is where they got me. And they're like, would you like to try one of our fried apple pies? And I was like, you are goddamn right. And like, a fried apple pie. And so I go to pay. And again, this is the second time. The same thing happened twice in one day. The tap.
The fucking Apple Pay wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work for them. It worked fine for me because I'd used it earlier that day and later, and it worked fine. But it wouldn't work for them at the drive-thru. So they're like, go ahead and go up to the window, and we'll have a better machine up there. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, whatever. Because they're like, so this is, and again, maybe this is where I
expired coupons.
No, and am I an asshole for this too? They were like, do you have another form of payment? And I'm like, you know what? No, I don't. And I did.
Right.
But I was like, no, if you can't get this to work, I'm not going to deal with this. And had I gone up, so I go up to the next one. Again, we wait for a few minutes, and same thing. Boom, not working. And the guy's like, this is the manager's up there, the owner or whatever. And he's like, do you have another form of payment? I said, no, it didn't work back there either. I said, it's worked all day. I don't know what to tell you. I'm happy to figure it out. And I was like thinking like, I'll reach for my wallet. And he's like, you know what? Whataburger's got you on this one, sir.
Yeah,
and I was
baby.
Like, now you're talking, baby. It wasn't that expensive. It was only $20. But
still, man.
No, but no.
Still, dude. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. So here's my unbiased review. They gave it to me for free, so I can do an unbiased review. It was pretty damn good. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was like a solid 7.5 out of 10 for the burger. It's a big burger.
Okay. Yeah.
I got like the double Whataburger, and it was about that damn big. It was big and like that. Yeah. Well, because that was I didn't get fries or anything else.
He's like, I got the double Whataburger.
And I was like,
I ate it like this. I hated it.
I like to lick out the mayonnaise. So, but it really wasn't bad. Now, like I said, the burger, I would say Wendy's quality burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So good quality burger, but and this is what differentiates them from that. That fucking apple pie was elite.
Really?
Like, it was. It was like all. Have you ever seen like the like what was it, Train Spotting or whatever?
Yeah.
Where the guy injects heroin into his veins and his pupils like, and and like all of his fucking neurons connect.
And that's his fire.
Yeah, and he's just like, like. That's what happened when I took a bite of that apple pie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Dad, can I have a bite? Go.
No, I was like, no, everybody gets to try it because, well, no, and that was because, again, you're trying to watch my weight, but I was like, I can have a bite of it.
Right.
And so I was like, no, and seriously, I was like, this is amazing. Everybody we'll split it the rest of the way because this is what apple pies used to be like at McDonald's and Hardee's and everywhere else.
Yeah.
And the kids don't like apple pies from any of those places.
Right.
So they tried it and they were like, all of them, everyone was like, oh, this is amazing. And I'm like, yeah. So I was like, I don't care if I'm never go back for a burger. I'm going back for apple pies.
We're going for the apple pie.
Dude, they were so freaking good.
Oh, man.
Like top tier. I'm telling you, top tier fast food dessert apple pies.
Try that shit.
Yeah, no, I have never tried the apple pie. Yeah.
Fred, unlike Walmart, they are open 24 hours.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna have to go. It's gonna have to be a drunk night. But see, it's in moment.
Well, so there's also one
or a call out night. If you get a call out.
Yeah. I can't go through but
there's one on Woodruff Road. So if you're on 385 and it's right off the interstate,
right?
So like you can pop in, and it's definitely open 24 hours.
Right.
So well worth it.
Do they have like a breakfast?
Yes, they do, and they serve breakfast taquitos. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying that because you can't say it. That is a real. That is a real item. So you can't go for breakfast.
Okay.
You'll be like, I want breakfast.
Let me give me some of the breakfast taquitos.
I want breakfast taquitos.
Can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese taquito?
Well,
breakfast taquitos.
Number 8. I mean, if you can't say it, you're like, number 2.5. It's the third one down on the left-hand side of the menu, with the circly stuff. But no, so again, Whataburger, as far as I'm concerned, a solid 7.5 out of 10 for a first appearance. Now, I will say I didn't get fries. All of the kids said their fries sucked, but I think that they were old. I think they were just like, because at that day you have to be mass producing fries.
Right.
Like when there's that much business, you got to just keep rolling with fries.
But how are they not hot?
I don't know. Maybe they were the ones at the bottom.
Yeah, I got to say, when I ate them, when I went there, the fries were...
Yeah, burger was great though.
But the burger was, like I said,
that's where they came from. They were like, we fry these in our skibbity toilet, Ohio. I'm like, I thought you were from Texas. You're like, they are, but all of our toilets are manufactured in Ohio. Rizzler. Oh, speaking of Rizzler, Fred, the only other thing I'll tell you is, and you've heard that, is gyat.
Gyat.
Yeah, have you heard that one before? Have you heard that slang?
I've heard yeet.
Well, you know what yeet is. Yeet is to throw something forcefully. Right. Well, gyat, or gyat, if you hear it, is a lady's rear end. Because it makes you say, exactly, because that booty makes me say yacht. Is how they do. I'm quite the Rizzler. I'll skibbity your toilet when I'm fitting to pull up.
She gonna put a yacht on that skibbity toilet.
That's right. And then she's gonna get skibbity her. She's gonna get yatteria. There you go. So there you go. There's food shits. There's everything. We gave you everything we got, kids. Sorry to our children. Don't ever listen to these kids. But if Jack ever raps, I will play it on the show.
Yeah,
that I can guarantee you.
Yeah, we did. We did go along.
It's okay. It's not like they're paying us.
That's what. So,
all right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. We'll take a nap so we can get ready for next week's show.
Yeah.
Rizzle on and fit to pull up on Monday night and listen to this show. Good night, everybody.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a fucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.